Hello, and welcome back to Stretch with Lex. So today is your beginner-friendly full body stretch class. I am so excited to get into it with you guys as always. Today you're going to need a resistance band, so grab that if you have one. Grab a little towel or t-shirt if you don't, because we will still be needing that in the stretching portion. And if you do have those yoga blocks, make sure you have those out, please. If you don't worry about it. You're gonna be fine. We're gonna make it work. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. Cue up your playlist, and we are gonna press play all together in 3, in 2, in 1. Here we go. Awesome. All right, here we go. Hands on the hips, toes facing forward. Let's rise up on those toes, pressing those heels forward. Beautiful. So, squeezing through the back of the legs, friends. Squeezing those abs. Abs are tight. Chin is up. Let's go for 4. 3 and 2, and we're gonna hold it on top on 1. Hold it on top. Press those hips forward. Full breath in from the base of your spine, up through your belly, filling your chest. Big exhale, bring it down, step it out. Arms up. Dropping that right arm, stretch it out to the right. A few circles with those hands. Pressing those hips forward. And let's switch sides. Here we go for 4. And 3, stretching out that side body. 2. And 1, back to center, hands on hips. Let's take it all the way around. Beautiful. Your shoulders are your axis, friends. Other way. Starting to loosen up. Feels so good. Last one. Let's take a big inhale and forward fold. Okay, holding those legs. And do some light bounces. Head and shoulders can hang nice and heavy for me. And just kind of shifting your weight left to right to stretch out through the back side of your beautiful body. Welcome to your workout today. Last one, roll it up. Biceps to ears, friends. And pull those elbows down, pull those knees up. Big steps for me. Big arms, big legs. We are taking up space today. Beautiful. For 4. Woo! Re-energizing. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to take it to some jumps. Arms out, arms up, out, up. Yes! You guys, this is like my favorite mood booster jumping series. Come on. I know you're feeling it. That energy is starting to just vibrate a little higher now. Last 2. Last 1. Let's take it to some butt kickers. Take it to some butt kickers. Just running in place. Ooh, that's it. Inhale. Exhale. Yes. Running towards more abundance, more prosperity. That's what we're doing right here, right now. Are you with me? 4, 3, 2. We're going to take it to high knees. Woo! Give me those high knees. Abs are tight. Light on your feet. Yep. That's right. Cardio is in the house today, friends. We love it. We love to see that. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to that first layer. Arms out and up. I know. I'm surprising you with cardio today. Only because I love you. I had to do it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Butt kickers. Don't get mad at me. Just join me. Don't even think about it. Grab into those butt kickers. 3, 2, 1. High knees to finish. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Go ahead and grab your band. Stepping into it. Let's pop that baby right above the knees. Okay, so travel to the back of your mat. Again, no band, no problem. Body weight only, friends. If you don't have the band, squat for me. Down and up. So it looks like this, right? Pressing those knees wide. Press those hips back. Let's get really present right now in the body and with which muscles we feel are starting to activate, right? So pressing the sides of the feet into your mat to activate deeply through the side of the legs. Abs tight, chin up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay low. Pulse it out. Yes. Down, up. Upper body is so still, friends. Yeah? Just these legs are working for us right now. Woo! That's it. 4, 3, 2. Staying low on 1. Arms down. Arms up. 2 legs. 2 ears. Legs. 2 ears. That's it. Opening your beautiful chest. Squeezing those shoulder blades together as you lengthen. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands come down. Walk it out. Arrive in a high plank. Tight abs. Hips low. Chin away from the chest. Please and thank you. Shoulder taps. Try to keep your hips as still as you can, friends. All right, we're not really rocking that body. Hips stay facing towards the floor. Squeeze those abs as opposed to squeezing through the back of the legs. Let's really work that core right now. 4, 3, 2, high plank on 1. Pedal those legs. Pedal it out. Woo! I am strong. I am capable. I'm talking to you. Yes, you. Woo! That's it. You got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk it back. We stand up. Run it back to that squat. Here we go. Take it down and up. Yes. So really waking up our legs. You guys are not going to regret putting this work in. This is really going to help those muscles get nice and soft for our stretch. Stay low. Pulse it out. Knees are so wide, right? Finding resistance in that band, pretending like you are pressing 2 walls away from each other. 4, 3, 2, 1. Staying low. Arms to legs, arms to ears. Let's move. Woo! Inhale, exhale, abs tight. Eyes up, chin up. That's it. Woo! Keep it up, friends. Let's go. 4, 3. We're going into that plank in 2. And 1, here we go, walk it out. Back to your plank. Shoulder taps. Tap, tap. Trying to keep those hips as still as you can. And, woo, being proud of yourself for being here, putting this work in today, making this investment in your mental and physical well-being. I appreciate yourself for that. Woo. You have 3, 2, hold it on 1, pedaling those knees. Abs tight, hips low. 10 seconds, guys. All the way through, stay with me. For 6, 4, yes you can. 3, 2, 1, knees down. And meet me in a tabletop position now. Step on that band with your right knee. Flow that left leg, flex that foot. Extend, bend, extend, bend. Soft shoulders, soft elbows. Inhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2, bend knee. Last one. Little lifts. Up, down. Yes. Hello, hamstring. We are here to wake you up. This is your wake-up call. Talking to your hamstring right now. 3, 2, 1. Straight legs, small circles. Upper body is so still, friends. Just that leg moves. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we switch. Left leg up. Spine neutral. Here we go. Extend. And bend. Soft shoulders. Soft elbows. Yes. Waking up that back side of the body. 4, 3, 2. Knee bend. Little lifts. Little lifts. Up, down. Yes. Welcome in that burn, friends. That's our positive growth. You're not going to regret it. 8. And 6, straight leg in 4, 3, let's move in 2, 1, straight leg, small circles. Woo, good. 3, 2, 1. Now quickly move with me into laying on your back, reach for those toes, and let's finish right here, guys. Exhale as you lift, literally 10 seconds, get a few more in. 4, 3, finishing strong for 2, and 1. Very nice. Okay, congratulations. I hope you are warm. And now let's put this work to use and stretch these bodies out. So take your band off, put it to the side, and let's meet in a seated position to start. Okay, heels together, knees together. By now you might have noticed this is like my favorite place to start stretch class. I'm a little predictable, I know. Biceps to ears, abs tight, spine long, forward fold. Exhale as you lean in, shoulders soft. Inhale, eyes up, chin up, biceps to ears. Exhale, hinging at the waist, long through the spine. Inhale, eyes up, chin up, getting a little taller now. Exhale, forward fold, shoulders soft. And one more time, bring it back up. And flex those feet, reach for your toes. Legs straight, okay? Ankles or calves is fine. Let's do light bounces here. Remember, I'd rather you keep the straight legs than be straining to reach for the toes and rounding that spine, friends. Okay? Think about keeping a long line from the base of the spine up to the shoulders, all the way through the top of the head. Yeah? Exhaling as you lean in. For 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Go ahead and grab your band. Pop it around the right foot. Long spine, abs tight, and exhale as you lengthen, inhale as you bend. So remembering, we want to engage through the core to really invite that spine to lengthen. We are taking the work off of the spine to do all the work of holding us up. We want to really engage the back muscles, engage those core muscles so we can take that weight off of our vertebrae. 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Good job, guys. Shoulders down, spine long, and exhale as you lengthen. Finding your sit bones on the ground. Shoulders relaxed away from the ears, and just really focusing on that sensation as you extend that leg. Feeling some of that tension break up through the back of it. Feels so good. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Open up to a straddle. Here we go, walking into it. Hopefully right now you're starting to forgive me for that cardio because it really does help our muscles get so much warmer and the stretch is better. So hopefully you forgive me by now. Let's go ahead and stretch it out. So we're leaning to the right, leaning to the left. Hinging at the waist, but in a different direction now, right? Side to side. And exhale as you lean in to invite in that stretch through those inner leg muscles. Tight abs forming. Again, creating that strong center of stability. 3, and 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and bend your right leg. Placing the opposite hand on the knee, bicep to ear. Finding those sit bones, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Exhale, leaning in. As you arrive at that deepest point, full breath in. And now exhale, bicep to ear, lengthening through the fingers a little more, pressing that knee down towards the mat to really deeply lengthen through that side body and open up that hip. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go, switching sides. And once again, opposite hand on that beautiful knee, bicep to ear. Sending those fingers over for that toe. And as you arrive at that deepest point, full breath in. And exhale, lengthen through those fingers. Letting all that stale air, all that stagnant energy leave the body, creating space for that that fresh air to come in and revitalize us. Okay, beautiful. We're gonna switch it up now, friends. Moving right along. We're gonna move into our frog stretch. So, if you have your yoga blocks, you can grab them. And if not, no worries, hands on the ground. Okay, so we'll start off on hands and knees. Come down to your forearms, letting those knees slide away from each other in the opposite direction. So you arrive in that frog stretch. Okay, relaxing your shoulders. Feet are pointed straight towards the back side of the body. And let's do our inventory, yeah? So, lengthen or find a line from the tailbone to the shoulders through the top of the head, right? Chin is away from the chest, abs are tight, and kind of tuck your hips under, okay? And just notice how these little adjustments shift where we feel the stretch in our body, right? Okay, 30 seconds, just paying attention to that, really feeling into that. Notice the difference between arching the back and letting the stomach come down to the ground versus pulling the belly button in and up towards the rib cage. Exhale, it's such a different stretch, right? You feel it more so in the inner thighs, and that's what we're looking for. Last 10 seconds, friends, here we go, 4, 8. And 6, exhale, maybe pressing those hips back towards the feet for a little more release. 3, 2, 1, stand up on your palms. Let's add one more layer. We'll add an active stretch here. So, shoulders relaxed, elbows soft, pull that belly button in, move those hips forward and back. Forward and back. So, inhale forward, exhale as you move those hips back. I know it feels intense, friends, and just remember, that is the point. That's where our body has some restriction that we are running into. So let's exhale as we need that to help our body soften. For 3, 2, hold it back on 1. Look up at the ceiling. Abs are the only thing tight. Abs are the only thing squeezing. Everything else is relaxed. Big exhale, opening across the chest a little more. 3, 2, and 1. Holy moly. You guys, I will tell you right now that that one is still quite intense for me, even after a long time of teaching. So take your time getting out of it. I promise you, if you're at home doing this and you're like, WTF just happened to my body right then, I feel you. I'm right there with you. Just a little more used to it. Okay? But don't worry, it does get easier, I promise you. Or it starts to feel more manageable, I should say. Okay, so let's go ahead and now meet in a seated position. Feet flexed, grabbing that band, biceps to ears, walking into it, finding your sit bones. Big inhale, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Pop that band around the feet, hinging at the waist. Remember your long line from the tailbone to the shoulders through the top of the head, right? We don't want to break up that line by dropping the chin to the chest, okay? So, a couple notes here. If you're easily reaching your toes, you can lose the band. You can add an extra layer of challenge by really exaggerating that flex in the feet, okay? To experience a deeper stretch through the back of the legs. And let's soften into this one, friends. So, full breath in, taking all that fresh air around you. Big exhale, cleaning yourself out, leaving behind whatever happened before class, whatever is happening after, arriving in the here and now, focusing on the sensations in your body as we move through this stretch. Last 10 seconds. Okay, so in this last 10 seconds, friends, don't be afraid to go a little further than where you have before. Don't be afraid to work that heart seat a little heavier. For 3, 2, 1. All right, beautiful. Opening up to a straddle now. Let's walk into that one. And toes face up towards the ceiling, hands come forward. Again, taking our inventory and making sure we have a nice long line through the spine as we move, as we walk the hands forward. Okay, so looking for that stretch through the inner thighs. And friends, it's quite common to struggle here because it's really easy to round through the spine. So if that's what you're experiencing right now, just giving yourself some grace. It's going to take your body some time to adjust and learn to access the muscles we actually want to stretch. So that is all part of this process. Just most important thing you can do for yourself is as you arrive at your deepest point of your stretch, whatever that looks like for you, then rather than trying to force yourself to go any further, just letting go. Just relaxing through your body instead, okay? So maybe even doing the opposite of what you would naturally think that you need to do. That letting go is going to actually take you further into this practice and allow for more expansion of your flexibility. So last 10 seconds, exhaling and seeking out any tension you hold in your body right now and just exhaling, letting that soften up as much as you can. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Woo! Give your little hips a break for a second, and then we're going to move over into a lunge. Okay, so I'm going to fold my mat here. And sending your right leg forward. Okay, so hips face forward, knees stacked over the heel. Chin up, eyes up, abs tight. And we'll bring those arms up when you're ready. Okay? So, taking our inventory now. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Chin up. And exhale, focusing on your back hip. Okay? Letting that front hamstring soften. Letting those hips sink slowly towards the floor. Just really letting that hip joint open up for you. 3, 2, and 1. Arms come down. Reaching for the back foot now. Okay, we'll grab those toes and kind of pull that heel in towards the hamstring. Now, if you're not quite there yet where you can grab your foot, you can utilize a band here, okay? Or if that's still not working for you, hands on the ground inside your leg. Bending and extending that back leg. Just like so, okay? Otherwise, if you're there, holding that back foot, exhale, pulling that heel in a little more. Challenge yourself. Stretching out the front side of that leg now. Ooh. Breaking up that tension through the quad. Feels good. Big final exhale. 3, 2, 1, and release. Shift the weight back. Front leg straight. Front foot is flexed. Abs are pulled in so that we can hinge at the waist a little more easily, a little more deeply. Front foot flexed to really stretch out through the back of that leg, friends. Shoulders relaxed here. One of the most common things I see is really pulling the shoulders up to the ears here. You want to free up that tension so that energy can really flow and relax and stretch out this front leg here. So, leaning in, remember, I know it's challenging or it can feel intense and just that is the point, that is part of it. Part of this, we're learning to make friends with that as opposed to avoiding. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And now let's go ahead and bring that knee down to the mat. Hips face forward. We're in a pigeon stretch now. Let me move this so you can see better. Pushing the heel as far away from the hamstring as you can. Both hips facing forward. Take your time letting those hips kind of make their way down from the mat. And then exhale. Ooh. Once again, hinging at the waist. As you can see, I'm kind of holding my foot in place. It has a tendency to really slide in towards the body. Completely normal. Completely normal. But the farther your heel is away from the hamstring, the more of a stretch you're going to feel through that glute and through the external muscles on the thigh. So, full breath in, taking in that fresh air. Exhale, chin away from the chest, shoulders relaxed. Legs relaxed, really softening your body for 8. And 6. Don't be afraid to lean in a little more deeply for 3, 2, and 1. Woo, good. Unpretzel yourself. Unpretzel yourself. Shake it off. Okay, let's switch sides. So, now sending that left leg forward. Hips in square, facing towards the front of the mat, knees stacked over the heel. And after you've given yourself a moment to adjust, sending those arms up. Good. So, chin up, friends. Again, proud of yourself for showing up to do this work today. Making the time, so important. Breathing in, let's get a little taller through the fingers. Relax the shoulders away from the ears, focusing on the back hip, inviting it to open up for you for 4. And 3, hamstring is lengthening, let those hips sink ever so slightly lower. 3, 2, and 1. And bringing the arms down. And friends, when I say sink lower, sometimes it's not even that there's movement, it's just that there's a deeper opening. So keeping that in mind, let's reach back for that back foot now. And pulling your back hip towards the front of the body. Let's remember those options. We can use that band if needed. Okay, pulling that heel in. And I know that sometimes it's even really hard to work with that band. So you could just put your hands on the ground inside the leg and bend and extend that back leg. And you'll be able to reach for that back foot within a couple more class time. A little more practice and deeper lengthening of those muscles, you'll be able to get that. In no time, pulling that heel towards the front, towards the hamstring. Big final exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Release, sending that weight back, front leg straight. Front foot flexed, shoulders relaxed. And folding out that waist of yours. Exhaling as you arrive in that deepest point of your stretch. Deeply flexing that front foot. Yes, let's make sure we really get as much as we can out of this stretch by really flexing that foot. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's move into that pigeon. Weight comes forward. Knee comes down to your mat. Hips facing forward, and letting those hips make their way down, and then exhale, forward fold. So, let's soften as we arrive here, friends. Doing a full body scan, looking for where you are still holding tension, maybe in the shoulders, maybe in the legs. Let's exhale in. Really letting it go. Kind of pushing that back hip down towards the mat. And friends, it's kind of a constant process of like tensing up and like letting go. So don't feel like you're doing something wrong if your body is tense. Just constantly doing that scan and trying to soften back up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Okay. We're going to finish off here with some back stretches so you can straighten that mat out. And let's go ahead and come to a tabletop position. All right? So let's inhale, arch. Exhale, scoop. Inhale, arch. Exhale, scoop. It's good if you can hear your breath on that exhale. Really, again, letting you know you're really fully cleaning yourself out. Just 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Spine neutral. Let's come right down to our stomach. Hands frame the chest. And press the shoulders up and bring it back down. Exhale, pressing up. Feeling that lower back starting to soften up. Feels oh so nice. 3, 2. We're holding on top on 1. Looking straight ahead now. And we'll bend those knees looking up. Extend looking forward. Bend looking up. Extend looking forward. Coming down to the forearms if necessary. And looking up. Extend looking forward. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. And hands behind the head. Float those back legs. Okay, send those arms straight towards the top of the mat. And then bring them in bend. So really squeezing those legs to activate and engage through the back side of the body. Exhale as you lengthen. Strengthening all those muscles around the spine. 4, 3, that's it. 2, arms and legs straight on 1. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Okay, reaching back for those ankles. Lifting the knees. Looking up at the ceiling. Maybe flexing and pointing those feet if it feels good. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Beautiful. Let's lift those hips and stomach. Chest comes last, finding that child's pose. You can shift those hips side to side if that feels good. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab those blocks, stacking them one over the other. If you don't have the blocks, find the side of your couch or a chair. Slap those hands together and drop that head down between those arms. Fingers facing up towards the ceiling and letting that head drop down nice and heavy between your arms to stretch out those triceps, stretch out those shoulders. Full breath in and just letting it go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we'll put those back to the side. Beautiful. Flip it around. And let's go ahead and roll it back, catch those hips. And point and flex those feet a few times here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down behind you. Just relaxing the back. And those legs, enjoying this sense of softness you've created in the past hour. Or excuse me, half hour. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that back. Just let those feet fly flat on the floor for a few moments here. Closing your eyes if that feels good. Let's just breathe for a few moments at the end of class here. Full breath in, let it rise from the base of your spine, through your stomach, fill your chest, and then pushing all that air out of your lungs. Yes, just remembering and acknowledging that so often it feels like we're pulled in so many directions and we always have to be moving on to the next thing. And in actuality, whenever it feels like that, we do always have a moment to just pause, return to our breath, and recenter. And then we can take that next step. So just remembering this feeling of calm that we are experiencing here and now. And remembering we can return to this at any point throughout the day by just returning to our breath and whatever sensations we feel in the moment. Okay, friends, beautiful. So stretching out those arms and legs now, returning some energy to those limbs. Sitting up when you're ready. And that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much again for being here. It's an honor to spend this time with you. I am so looking forward to the next video with you. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon.